This is such a pretty design. It's a chandelier design, chandelier quilt block. It's also called beads. I've found it in 2 different ways. This is so pretty and it's so nice. And let me tell you, it's very simple to do. I'm going to put this aside just for a moment and tell you the pieces involved. In fact, let me fold this up and put it off to the side. The pieces are simple. You start with a 5-inch square of fabric. Now this fabric collection is called Gratitude and Grace from Benartex Fabrics, and we will link to that in the description. But what I like about it is the colors go great with the black background. So we start with the 5-inch square. Then you need to have 2 little squares that measure 2.5-inch square each. You know the easiest way to do that? If you have another charm or a 5-inch square, if you cut it in half and in half again, you've got 4 of these little guys, which is 2 more than you need. So you need those, and then we have a couple rectangles. 2.5 inches by 5 inches, you need 2 of those. And then 2.5 inches by 7 inches, you need 2 of those. So really, it's pretty simple. We're going to start with the 5-inch squares, lay them on either side of this center, of course, stitch them, open them up. So we have our center attached to the 5 inches right there. Then take your small squares and take your 7-inch length rectangles. I can see I didn't trim this down all the way yet. 2.5 by 7, that's what you need. This is a little more than 2.5. But fold this over, stitch, fold this over, stitch it, and then you can kind of see this builds the outside of this quilt block. And when you put it together, just count it as 3 different rows. Here's row 1, here's row 2, and row 3. So stitch this to this, stitch this to this, and very simple. We haven't cut any triangles at all, which is what I love. Very simply, we have this beautiful quilt block. Now, like I said, it goes great with black, so pick your colors carefully. If you pick some nice colorful things, they're going to look just beautiful on a black background. That's what I did with this. So I made several of them, and I chose 4 different colors. 4 different color schemes. So you can see where this lays into place. Now I want to point something out. When you're doing this, my rows, I'm going to turn this on an angle, because while it looks nice and pretty and diamond shaped in front of you, it wasn't done as diamonds, it was done as squares, because this would have been one of my rows. You can see my 1, 2, 3 squares. I'll turn this way. My 1, 2, 3 little quilt blocks. And I added some black to the end of this just so we could, in the long run, have a nice square project. If you want to do that, if you want to add a black triangle to fill in these little gaps on the sides, what I suggest is cut a 9-inch square piece of black fabric, slice it down the middle. Okay, so you've got 2 little triangles here, and these are the things that will fit right into those open gaps, all right? So that's one way you can finish it. Now the other way you can finish it, I have done on the top end and the bottom end, and that's by slicing off the real quilt block. I mean, you may want to do that. You might want to have a quilt block here, 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 and here, and just slice them off like I did right here and like I did up there. I kind of like that as well, because, you know, if you're binding this, your design goes right to the edge. It's very pretty. If you do that, I want to caution you. Don't just go from point to point, from corner to corner. You need to leave an extra 1/4 of an inch, because that's, you know, that's for our binding, that's for everything else. So keep that in mind if you want to slice them off. Here's the sliced off pieces. Look, that came off of there. That guy came off of there. I'm just going to keep these in my scrap bin. They will be used for something else in the future. So chandelier quilt block, I hope you will give it a try. Beautiful outcome, really pretty outcome. Like us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And as always, happy sewing.